Hey everyone, I'm Erin Lichy. I'm here with Women's Health and I'm going to break down my 7-day game plan. Monday through Sunday, I do a variety of things like work out, have lunch with a friend, go to an event, pick up my kids from school, take them to after school. It's Monday, and unfortunately I don't have a few minutes to decompress because I'm rushing to get the kids ready for school, making them breakfast, packing them snacks and water. My kids can be picky, so I know what snacks they like, and also they change their interests by the week. So right now I'm packing Beasley, which is an Israeli snack, which we all love, and usually like a sweet cookie of some sort, sometimes some cut up apples. But then when they leave, I like to take 10 minutes to meditate. If it's nice out, I'll sit out on my terrace. I usually have a cup of coffee, which I don't think you're supposed to do when you're meditating, but I'm drinking coffee. And I just kind of like zone out, and I like it on a Monday morning because it preps me for my week. On a day where I have time to eat breakfast, I'm either having hard-boiled eggs, or I run out with like a cracker and just something on it, because if I'm rushing, sometimes I just have to grab and go. Mondays, I typically go to Orange Theory. It's like a full 60-minute workout, and you have half the time on a treadmill, and then the other half of the time is just like, I guess, strength training. It varies, but it's good. And then I come home, shower, and get ready for my day. So once the day is sort of like set up, meaning my kids are in school, I've worked out, I've showered, I'm getting ready, I head into the office and I go through my to-do list for the week. I typically have a lot of clients to answer to, jobs to check in on, and then I have meetings about my new spirit brand called Mescalum, which is very exciting, and I cannot wait to share it with everyone. And Mondays are great days for me because all 3 of my kids have after school, which means they do not come home until 5 p.m. So I have a full work day in. Around 5, I'll meet them at home, I prep dinner. I try to make a variety of foods, especially because I want my kids to expand their palate and not only want like mac and cheese, which they do typically. So one night I'll make, meatballs from scratch, or we often make like a nice big chicken dish with rice. We have like a rotation of meals that we make, but I try to add a lot of spice and flavor so they get used to it. So it's Tuesday, and after I've gotten my kids out of the house and had my coffee, I'm now working out with my girl, Kelly Cole, who has a great app actually that I sometimes use when I'm working out from home. But she comes to my building, we work out at my gym, I am dying at the end of it, and then I go back upstairs and shower and get ready for my day. Tuesdays, I'm so hungry for my workout that I either get like a really big salad from Sweetgreen, or I'll run and get a lentil soup, because it keeps you really full until dinner time. I spend half the day in the office, but I try not to go out on Tuesdays, although a lot of events do pop up those nights, so sometimes I'm out on a Tuesday. I try not to though. Typically I'm like in bed by 9, and then I'm sleeping by 10. But if I'm out, I'm not a boring mom. I still like to go out and have fun, so I give myself like 12 o'clock on a school night. It's Wednesday, and I have to tell you about my coffee game because I use a machine that's Nespresso X DeLonghi, and it makes the best cappuccinos and lattes. So I usually make a homemade cappuccino, I prefer them, and I mix my milks. I do a little bit of half and half, a little bit of whole milk, and then I'll do like a hemp milk. And it makes it taste really good, and then it's not so heavy on the dairy. So if I have to run out and I don't have time to make my own coffee, which is rare because I always make time for coffee, I'll go to Blank Street and they have a great cold brew iced coffee, or I'll get like, a cappuccino with whole milk. So Wednesdays, I have this awesome girl and she picks up my kids from school at 3 o'clock. So she usually takes them to the park or she brings them home, and this like affords me the time to work until 5 or 6 p.m. Once my kids get home with their babysitter, I typically take them out once a week. So usually it's Wednesday night. So they have like a night out. We pick a new restaurant, we try something new. Now it's Thursday, and these are the mornings I work out with my trainer, David So. I've been working out with him for like 5 years or so, and he is just the best guy ever, and I love my mornings with him because not only are we working out, we're like catching up as friends. So with David, sometimes we'll go to Central Park, which is really nice, and he'll make me like run around and do crazy things, and I'm typically like drenched in sweat after working out with him. But he's also just like, his workouts are fun, so the timing, like you don't feel like it's an hour that feels like 20 minutes. So that's my favorite part, honestly, of my week is working out with him in the morning and getting it done fast. I usually run back home and make myself like a nice hearty breakfast, take a shower, head out the door for work, and the breakfast usually sustains me until like an afternoon snack before I have a dinner. Thursdays, I typically go out for dinner. I mean, I love to try new restaurants, but I'll just give you this Thursday, I'm going to the Boulevard. I love going there. When it's Friday, I'm like, it's Friday, and I get so excited. I love Friday. So Friday is jam-packed for me. First of all, like, just to give an example, this Friday, I have a press day. So I have like 4 hours blocked off in the morning to just do like a whole bunch of press. But on Fridays, I also host Shabbat dinner, and I do it religiously. So I need to figure out how to like get everything in the oven. Sometimes I prep Thursday night when I get home, just like have everything ready, like cut up the onions and put the chicken in the pot, and then I just toss it in the morning, and my chicken cooks for like 7 hours anyway. So it kind of just like lives there. And then for my new mezcal brand, I'll usually shoot fun cocktail videos on Fridays. My cocktail recipes are really, really good, and I actually want to drink the cocktail on Friday. So that's why I chose Fridays to make these videos. So I'm such a believer in wellness and that kind of lifestyle, and that's why I created Mezcaloom, which is tying in mezcal and Tulum. That's where we discovered it. And Tulum is all about having a spirited night, but yet waking up the next day and doing a yoga or having a green juice. And it's all about balance. And that's what our mezcal is about. It's pure, there are no additives, it's non-GMO. And as a mom, I cannot wake up with hangovers anymore. Saturdays, we usually try to just like hang out with the kids and have family time because the week is so busy for everyone. Most of the time, Saturdays are filled with playing whack-a-mole between the 3 children. We try to keep them busy. So like, for example, this Saturday, we're gonna go to Governor's Island with the kids. You know, sometimes we go out east, we try to, but it's been hard on the weekends. We usually like just get cozy if it's a rainy day in the city, and we just have family time. I feel like Saturday night we typically go out with friends, and maybe that's like our slightly later night. So Sundays, my husband and I are dragging a bit. So we either like have a lunch with friends or just with the family. Sometimes we have people over for brunch. And Sunday nights we watch RHONY. Lately I've been going to Bryn's house. It's fun to watch together. It kind of feels better. So we've been doing that.